Ladies and gentlemen, introducing No Objective Gaming with Aaron and Jordan. Bring it on! Turn that shit up!
Welcome to another episode of No Objective Gaming. This is episode 34.
34.
Yes.
I had to think about that before.
Like, which one is it? It's 34, and we're going to be playing...
We're going to be talking about...
we're going to be talking about, not playing anything. We're going to be talking about
We
the
can play
worst...
something.
Yeah, we probably could, but
We can do
no,
that.
stuff that.
Our fucking, I think, playing something through here and viewing it would crash this computer.
Yeah, probably.
The sweet ass work lappy.
But anyway, we're going to be talking about the worst video game movies. Scuba's in. How you doing,
Scuba's
man?
already here.
Oh, dude. The main man. Yep.
That's right.
And Frey is here as well.
What
That's
a soldier.
sick.
What's going on? How's Bribey Island today? Dude, I
Nice
wish I
and
was
sunny.
I wish I was. It's nice and hot and windy. I could be at the beach with my dog.
I don't know about the wind, but dude,
What do you mean?
the wind's shit, man. Like, it's just
It's
going to
nice
be
when it's hot and like when the sun is
I
really
guess
hot.
so.
The wind is like the yeah.
hot.
Dude,
Yeah.
Bribey's pretty nice. I don't think I could live there.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
Because I remember when you get off the highway, it's still a long burn to get there.
It's seriously like 25 minutes.
Because we used to go all the time with to go see Scotty and stuff. And we're like,
Yeah.
oh,
Play shows at Bribey Island.
Brivey.
Saw a few shows there.
Yeah.
It's quality.
Sick, man. But anyway, what have you been playing?
People really care about this part of the show.
Yeah, this is the talking shit. Yeah.
Talking shit segment with Aaron and Jordan.
Yeah. And now we're going to be talking some more shit
yeah.
about what games have we been playing this week?
What have you been playing? What have I been playing? I've been playing Destiny 2, unfortunately.
Yeah. Unfortunately. And you played some Overwatch as well, I saw.
Certainly did. Won 3 of my competitive games, so I'm back up. I almost lost one and we got a nice draw. Whenever you draw, you don't lose SR. It's
that's
awesome.
good. Yeah.
And when drawing, when you're on the back foot, is like you didn't complete part of the map that they therefore need to they only need to cap a certain segment of the point, and we stopped them from doing that. And it was like, if they don't do it, it's a draw. And we were like, it's different being on the other end where like you're attacking for the draw because it means you've only got to do a small segment of the point.
Okay, yeah.
I was just like, yes.
So that's funny, yeah. Frey just quoted Jordan. It's a bad game about
That's right.
Destiny 2.
Friday night. If you don't get it, go back and watch the Friday night.
Oh, that was bad. Yeah.
Oh, it was just
No, it was
torture.
bad for you because you weren't getting any sweet drops or
It was
anything like
torture, man. I was like, now I know why I don't do this anymore. I don't do these games. I don't do drop games.
that. Yeah.
I just do everyone's equal. Now it's all about skill.
That's good.
I've realized also like PvE games sometimes that aren't just single players. Like I kind of get a bit tired of them a bit faster now. I don't know why. Just something that's changed over
I
a
don't
while.
know. I've been really enjoying it, dude, to be honest. Yeah.
I know you have.
I didn't think I would. Like, I hate FPS games. Full stop, man. I don't hate them, but I dislike them.
Well, see, I think you hate them because you don't play them.
Yeah,
So
that's
I think
probably
there's
it.
plenty more that you would like. You just don't. You don't ever give them a go, man.
Yeah, probably. Like Overwatch, maybe. I might
What do you mean
enjoy
maybe.
that.
I guarantee you would enjoy it. It's just like
Yeah.
you just don't give it. You never jump on. You like PUBG.
Yeah, that's true.
There's a shooter,
True.
man.
Yeah. But
Shooters. It's the only thing that's good in life.
yeah, but RPGs, man, I love that long burn
No, they're good.
of pointless stuff.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Scuba's been
It's the
loving
only
playing with
reason-
us.
That's the only reason I've been getting on. I'm like, oh man, I don't think I could do this on my own. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Scuba, just so you know. So I was playing, as you know, with all you guys on Friday night, and then so I didn't get a single exotic drop, which was a whole problem. And I was just like, it's just dumb. I got so tired of it, and so obviously jumped off. And then the next day after, we went and saw It last night, which was fucking awesome, just so you know. And then I came home, and I usually, before I go to sleep on a weekend, I'll put my laptop in my room and stream from my PS4 and just play something, whatever. Could be anything. And chucked on Destiny 2, jumped in, did one public event, got an exotic straight away.
Oh,
Just
that's
one.
awesome.
Just one. And I was like, this fucking stupid cunt fucking game. I'm like, what even is going on? I was just...
Oh, man. That's awesome, dude. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. What have I been playing this week? I have been playing bizarre, just a range of games, but most of them all just Metal Gear Solid. So
That's fine.
started off the
Much
week.
better game than Destiny 2.
Yeah, it's definitely better, but yeah, it's different. But anyway, I was playing Destiny 2 on like Saturday night with after the podcast with Scuba, having a great time, man. Just punching it out
After the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, last week.
Last
Yeah,
week,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Just punched it out then. And then Sunday played a bit more. And then Tuesday played more. Wednesday, Thursday. And then Friday, the burner Friday, I did get a bit burnt out. Because I do like,
Yeah.
I did like a couple hours in the morning. Then I played all night with you boys. And I was wrecked. I was tired.
And then yesterday, you didn't really.
Yesterday, I didn't really jump on. I jumped on for a bit. And I realized I'm at that point in the game when you can't do anything without a group. And I just went, I'm getting off. So other than that, I chucked on Metal Gear Solid 1 because I don't know why. I just get through these modes of like, I just love Metal Gear Solid. And I just get into this thing where I just want to play them all again. So started up Metal Gear Solid 1 because that's the one Metal Gear that I haven't finished, dude. That and Peace Walker.
Yeah, Peace Walker's supposed to be crazy good.
Yeah. So first of all, I did jailbreak my PSP.
Oh, you did?
And I just wanted to see what it was like. So I'm like, I'll just get Peace Walker and I'll stick it on. Even though I own Peace Walker on the PS3 on the remake.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't feel bad about pirating this game. So I chucked it on and I started playing and I was like, this is fun. This is a good game. The combat is horrible because it's a PSP game and you've only got one joystick. So it's going to be bad anyway. And then I jumped onto Metal Gear Solid 1. And dude, that game, that is Metal Gear Solid, man. It's just, that's what a Metal Gear Solid game should be always. Like long cutscenes, long-winded bullcrap conversations that you don't know what the hell's going on. And just Solid Snake just asking questions all the time. That's all he does. He's like, Metal Gear. He just repeats things all the time. He doesn't
Really
actually,
corny.
Yeah, real corny spy movie kind of worthy type game. But and then yesterday, because I had enough of playing Destiny, because I just need to play with people now, I chucked on Metal Gear Solid 5. But I went right back and I played Ground Zeroes because Ground Zeroes should have been part of Phantom Pain.
Yeah.
Just like Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3, how 3 had Virtuous Mission and Metal Gear Solid 2 had Tanker Mission. They were both demos, but they were in the game itself.
That's right. Yeah, the demo was where you walk around and you can sneak past all the soldiers that they're like watching a big screen, aren't they? It's like a sneaking.
Yeah, well, it's kind of the same thing. Like Tank Mission. Did you play a Tanker Mission where you play as Solid Snake in Metal Gear Solid 2?
No.
So that was originally released as a demo, and then it was in the game, and you meant to play the Tanker Mission before you play the original game.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of like the prelude to get into the game. And same with, say, Ground Zeroes is a critical point in the story. You see Paz and you see, what's his name? Kaz. Chico, whatever his name is, that little kid.
Oh,
He's from Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker as well.
Chico.
I think it's Chico.
He's a bloody Chico
Tell me
roll,
if
mate.
I'm wrong, but yeah. Anyway, it's all about that. And it's just fantastic. So I finished that, and that end cut scene on Ground Zeroes is fantastic.
I can't remember.
It all builds up to Metal Gear Solid 5 with how basically the chopper gets blown up.
And
The
then you're
old
in.
mother base from Peace Walker is destroyed and taken over. So that's why you have to start again in Metal Gear Solid The Phantom Pain. So,
Wow.
yes, it all makes sense. And that should have been included in the Phantom Pain when you bought it. But no, they made you pay $60 on release for Ground Zeroes
Did they?
for a friggin' half an hour mission. That's what it was, man. It came
Fucking
out
Konami.
a year and a half before Phantom Pain came out.
Garbage.
Yeah.
Dumb.
But anyway, that's what I've been playing. And I'm really keen to play more Metal Gear Solid, dude.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah. And I bought PlayStation 1 today as well.
Yeah.
On crap things we buy that we don't need.
That's right. Things that we purchase for whatever reason,
Yeah.
we just get a drive to buy.
Yeah, I want to chip it. So I actually want to physically mod chip this myself. So I want to get my soldering iron out, pull the motherboard out, and give it a shot.
Do it.
Yeah, I will.
Be so good.
Be fun. Yeah, what else? What else do you want to talk about now? Do you just want to go straight into
Yeah.
the introduction and we'll
This
talk
is
about...
this is the sleepy cast, hey?
Yeah, we're very tired. I have been playing a lot of Destiny because I really want to get this raid. Like I'm sitting at 265 now for my item level. Scuba's up in the 270s, so it's kind of like...
We're all about the same.
Yeah.
'cause I'm 259.
But this raid, I saw some dudes doing it on 280 and they were having a rough time. So we're going to have a hard time, dude.
Yeah, but they're probably shit, and we're not shit.
Nah, man.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, but anyway. But I'm keen to try it. I want to get some more gear. I found out this more thing you've got, how you got to upgrade your gear instead of just trying to find gear now. When you get to the 265 to 280 burn, you've got to start like grabbing other items and putting them together with your item. And then you've got to be modding the crap out of them. So the mods will give you 5 extra damage or defense per your weapon. So you got to start doing that to creep over the 280.
Right,
hump.
okay.
Yeah, infuse. That's the thing. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
See, I've never infused a thing because I'm like, I might as well just leave it. But yeah,
Scuba told me to do it, and I was like, so that way I've got a few exotics that are actually usable.
yeah, because I've got this the Sunshot hand cannon, and I want to use that, but now I'm going to repurchase it and infuse that bitch.
Oh, did you dismantle it?
Yeah,
Right,
dismantled
fair
it
enough.
ages ago. I was like, why do I have this?
No, I asked him, and he said no, keep them because you can just infuse them. And
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's fucking awesome.
That's wicked. I didn't know that until doing a bit of research on this
Yeah.
game. Yeah, well, anyways, you can, if you want to follow us on our social media accounts, we've got Facebook at No Objective Gaming. You can go on there, follow us there. Or you can go over to Twitch, which is No Objective Gaming AU, where everyone's chatting in the chat now. We've got Scoob, we've got Frey.
Scuba
And-
said it's not worth infusing until 265 unless you like a piece of armor or a certain gun.
Yeah, so I'm at 265 now, so I'm ready to infuse. But anyway, and you can... You're ready. And you've got Twitter at No Objective Game, but Twitter's shit. I don't like it. Anyways.
It
And,
finally came around.
yeah, I've been trying to work this Twitter bullcrap, man, but it's garbage.
Twitter sucks in Australia.
Yeah, definitely. And we've got YouTube at No Objective Gaming and Instagram at No Objective Gaming. And I want to say a big shout out to Clay Dog. He's a man. He actually gave us a big shout out on his Instagram account and said, go check out No Objective Gaming.
Cheers, Clayton.
Yeah, so what a mad dog he is.
He is a mad dog. We smoked some Overwatch, me and Frey and him on Friday night.
Nice.
No, last Friday night. Wait, no, I think I talked about that on the podcast last week.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you're like, so shut up about it.
Yeah. But anyway,
It was sweet.
I went and had a look around this week, dude. And I went and have a look at the iTunes reviews on the US side of things. And we got a couple on there, dude. So we're
shit.
almost at our 10
Dude,
reviews.
Sahir, you man. Sahir
Yeah.
says, awesome podcast, really informative, great personalities and great quality. What else do you need?
Yeah.
Thanks, Sahir.
Awesome.
You're a legend, mate.
So Sahir gave us one. And this Cobweb guy. man.
Cobweb.
Yeah.
I came across this podcast looking for some talk about indie games and had fun listening in. I've been having a hard time finding podcasts for games I'm interested in that are up to date. These guys were fun to listen to and had a wide variety of game interests. We're used to international communication now, but it's funny to stop and think about how Hanzos, Genjis, and Torbanes piss people off all over the world. What a
Yeah.
mad dog.
So that's really cool. I'm really happy that
Oh,
I
what
don't
a
know who this
chief.
Cobwebs guy is, but man, thank you for the review.
Sweet.
And,
Cheers, buddy.
We're almost at the 10, like to give our shirt away, dude. I think we've got, how much have we got left? We got probably another 4 more reviews and we can give our shirt out. The No Objective Gaming shirt.
Yeah, so please, yeah, and we'll random. You get a 1 in 10 chance of just getting a free shirt in the mail, no matter where you are in the world. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no, we'll ship
We'll
it out.
send it out. Doesn't matter.
Might
We
take
just-
a while, but who
Yeah,
cares?
it might take a few weeks, but don't worry. And they'll be good quality because we've got our mate Sam doing it for us.
Yeah.
Who's
He's actually got the contract for all the EB game shirts at the EB Expo.
Oh, what a fucking. Oh, so like the EB.
Expo shirts.
Yeah.
So he got that contract. So he's getting better at his screen printing. So
So there you
Yeah.
go. All right. Yeah. So expect a shirt in the mail if you.
And yeah, we have had reviews from other people a long time back. We had some from Solid Sweat, Scrather, and Scuba, of course. So
Yeah.
all 5 stars. Only give us 5 stars.
Yeah, only 5.
Yeah.
We're 5-star men, all right? We're a 5-star podcast.
Yep.
I'm a
Definitely.
5-star man.
But anyway, let's get into the new games. What came out this week?
Yeah, the only one that I know of that's any good is Divinity 2.
Yeah, and there's also the
Divinity
Metroid
Original Sin 2,
2.
I should
Yeah,
say.
it can't be Divinity 2. But
It is Divinity 2, isn't it?
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So we got the new Metroid game on the 3DS came out. It's like
Sure.
a new platformer. Looks pretty cool.
All right.
If you're into Samus like old Metroid games. But anyway,
Dude, what the fuck? Chicago 1930? The Prohibition.
what the hell is this game? This came out on PC.
It's a re-release of the 2004 isometric strategy game where you either play as the cops or a mob battling for control of Chicago.
That sounds
What's
awesome.
an isometric strategy?
Oh, dude, let's have a little ask of Google because I wouldn't have a clue. Would you?
No, all I know what a strategy game is.
But
It's like,
isometric.
it's like yeah. So does that just mean?
I don't know. Isometric games. So what's an isometric?
So it's like turn. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
turn based, and you one movement at a time,
Yep.
sort of over the
So it's
overhead
like-
as
yeah.
well. I think Warhammer might be isometric strategy then.
Oh, okay.
Well, just one part of Warhammer. What do you call it? Total War.
Yep.
else we
Manifest 99 on the Rift and PSVR.
Yeah, no one gives a shite.
Yeah, because I think it's a dud.
Pro-
Whatever that is.
Pro Ev Soccer for Kip.
Yep.
He probably hates it though because he's like a FIFA lord.
Yeah, so Pro Evolution. No, chuck that in the bin.
Yeah.
And why are they still coming out on PS3 and Xbox 360?
Why anything, dude?
Yeah.
Why anything?
Well,
Why are we here?
we got NBA Live 18. We're tired. We got NHL 18 as well for all you sport
Dude,
guys.
fucking hockey games are the best sport games.
Yeah, I've never
I
played
legitimately, I'm serious. They are like if I had to play, if someone was like, you had to pick one sport game, that's the only one I would play. I
Yeah?
wouldn't play. I mean, cricket, obviously. I would play the fuck out of that.
Donald Bradman's
Donald
whatever.
Bradman's bloody cricket 2017, mate. But yeah, so hockey games are actually awesome. They're so fun, and they're all co-op. You know, like you can play the whole thing.
Oh, wicked.
Yeah, and smack people, and there's like fight mechanics in the game.
What?
Yeah, you stop
Oh,
and you
man,
have
that's
fist
sick.
fights with it. It's so good.
Oh, man, that's unreal.
Yeah.
We got Dishonored.
Dishonored DLC?
Yeah.
Oh, standalone expansion.
Mm.
It's
Who
sick.
cares? I do care, but I've got Dishonored too.
I
But
really should play that soon.
it got ripped out of my shrink wrap because I gave it to my brother-in-law. So it was in shrink wrap until 3 weeks ago when he's like, "Can I borrow this?" I'm like, "Yeah, you can take it and open it."
Of course.
Yeah.
You're just like, whatever.
I don't care. He gave it to
But
me.
you're
for
not the
Christmas.
reason. Yeah, you're not the reason why it got put in. You haven't done anything with it yet.
No, yeah, I
Still
got it
just-
for Christmas, so it was just like oh yeah, thanks, man. I'll play it one day. We got a new Rayman's Legend, or the definitive edition, came out on Switch. Kingdom New Lands came out on Switch. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, what?
36 Fragments of Midnight on Switch. Quest of Dungeons on Switch. Wow, there's just Switch games. That's all it is. Because they did have the Nintendo event on, like the same thing, Direct. They do it every so many months. So that came out. So
Oh,
cool.
shit.
Yeah,
Alright.
we'll talk about that later in the news. But as well, what do you want to get into the news, do you?
Yeah, a little bit. Just a
Yeah.
little bit of news, mate, please.
Just a bit of news? All
Yeah.
right, let's get into it.
This is a No Objective Gaming News Update.
All right, so what happened in the news this week?
Well, I don't know, mate. You're going to have to tell me because I'm.
You didn't keep up with it? I didn't really keep
Oh,
up with it
actually, I
either.
saw a lot of stuff. I always put that shit out about Player Unknowns. Did you see that?
You'll have to talk to me about that.
Oh, man, I'll have to. Did you not put it in the news?
No.
Didn't put it in there?
No.
I'll talk about it now then.
Yeah, go.
Give me a second.
No, I'll do this first piece. But anyway,
All right,
this
go.
week Nintendo stated they're bringing back the Nintendo Mini SNES not SNES, the NES console. So they discontinued it at the beginning of this year in February, I think it was.
Yeah, I did
and
see that, yeah.
now they're bringing it back. It's going to come back next year, but we don't know the release date. But I'm sure we'll find it soon, and then we can tell you guys if you guys really care. I want to get one because I missed out last time.
Oh, yeah, true.
I've got my SNES Mini console coming on the 29th of September. So a couple weeks time, man, I'll be having my hands on that console and I can play some of those awesome games with a HDMI out, which is awesome. Yeah. You want to talk about this news? Have you got it up? Have you got it up yet, dude?
I certainly do.
Oh, good.
Say hello to Josh. Big Bad Josh is online.
Oh, Josh
Watching
is
us.
online. Mad dog.
So yeah, the September patch for Player Unknowns
Yep.
is adding a new town.
Yeah.
A town.
Okay.
So not
just
a
the-
new map yet.
Is
They
this the
haven't-
fog map that's come out too? The fog
and,
mode?
and the foggy weather. Yes.
I saw the bearded buffalo live, right? We're going to be doing some things with him later, coming up in the year, I guess. We're
Yeah.
going to be doing some collaboration streams with this guy.
yeah.
I've been hosting his channel as well, but he was playing on the public test servers. He was playing the fog map, and it looks
Gosh.
hell as hard. It's
Yeah?
hard, man. Like you can't see anything. Like
That's
when you drop
cool.
in, there's no one. So, and
That's cool,
and it's got
man.
this eerie sound
I'm
in the
so
background
keen.
too, so you can't really hear people's footsteps as well.
Ooh.
So
Yeah. So they
Yeah.
also added a new weapon as well, which
Nice.
is the it looks like an M14, but it's not. It's like a what's it called? They call it micro. It's like a mini DMR. So basically, it's like the SKS.
okay,
But it shoots mini 14. It's called, which I think is it's like an M14. It shoots 5.56 ammo instead.
So that came out Thursday, did it? On Thursday patch day for PUBG?
I don't know. It said it's live in the test servers.
Okay.
And we'll remain there for the rest of the week. And it will hit the main servers before the weekend. Okay, so that must be in there already.
Because that's what...
Man, why am I playing fucking Destiny 2? I should be on there with foggy weather and little new guns and shooting bitches and winning.
Yeah, Beard of Buffalo, I've got him on my Steam already, so we're ready to group up whenever we can.
Yeah.
Whenever we are in his time zone.
Oh, yeah, where's he from?
He's from America somewhere, so he's usually streaming from about 12 in the afternoon till about 5. So we'd have to do it on the weekend or something. So.
What a fucking... Emily said, currently walking through Tagum Supermarket, playing the stream up loud because I forgot my earphones.
Oh, boss, in Tagum.
She's just like, fuck the police.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome.
There's this... No, you know this guy. I don't like him, but anyway, PewDiePie, he...
PewDiePie, mate.
Yeah, whatever his name.
PewDiePie.
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 Yeah, I'm going to call him that because I don't like him. But anyway, this week, he was playing some PUBG. And he said some racial comments.
Semi-Forge just asked who'd win in a fight. Semi-Forge, I swear to God.
Me?
Yeah, I reckon.
Nah,
right?
I don't know. I'm a soft guy.
We're both pretty soft, man. I don't know.
We'll be bitch slapping each other.
Yeah, we're just like, just don't want to hurt each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw this.
Yeah.
So finish what you were saying, sorry.
To be honest, I don't really care about this. But everyone's blowing up.
Yeah,
even the developers of
about?
PUBG were getting upset as well. And
really?
Yeah, it was kind of like people were just getting mad at this, and I don't know why.
Yeah. Okay, so he
said some things. Like
we can
play it if you want to
play it.
Well, this is what he said anyway.
Chuck it up for people.
What a fucking nigger. Jeez, oh my God, what the fuck? Sorry, but what the fuck?
That's it. He just said that. He called him an N-word.
I don't think people could hear that.
You don't think they could hear it?
Because the desktop audio's off.
That's not. It's up full, mate.
Isn't it on OBS?
No, I got it coming through the same input, man. So, Nate, you're all off.
Don't worry.
I know what I'm doing here.
Right, yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, so he said that, and people are going nuts, man.
Yeah.
People are calling him a racist, and people are saying that he shouldn't be doing this stuff online. He should be...
Cheers, Frey.
Yeah.
He said he heard it.
Yeah, you heard it. Yeah.
Made me look like a mug.
Yeah. I know what I'm doing, mate.
Yeah, so people are really shitty. Fair enough. Right? Okay, so they're shitty. I don't necessarily agree. I don't think he's not a racist at all.
No.
I like this. He's worse than a closeted racist. He's a propagator of despicable garbage that does real damage to the culture around this industry. You're a dickhead.
No.
Are you serious, man?
He's not.
Like,
well, I guess the stuff at the beginning of the year when he was talking about the Holocaust and all this kind of stuff, that the Nazis are fine and all this crap. He's just being a funny guy.
Dude, he is just going to continue to be like this because he has enough popularity to do whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah, dude.
And he should be free to do it. I don't give a shit. If he says...
They reckon there's 5 million people watching that stream.
The stream?
Yes.
The live stream.
The live stream on YouTube. Because he has 57 million people.
I get it, but I didn't think you get that many watching this live stream.
Yeah. So that's why they reckon it's damaged his image.
It might have damaged his image, but he doesn't. What is a 57 million subscriber YouTuber? What does he care when he gets his image damaged slightly?
It doesn't. He just gets more followers on.
People just go, dude, like that's fine. Yeah, Scooby said, I'm offended because it's cool to be offended. Everyone is offended.
Yeah, so true.
Yeah, I just I don't think you should say, I don't think you should use that word, but I don't care if you do. Like,
I don't know. Is it because we live in Australia where most of us are pretty racist in our country? Like, I don't know.
I think more we don't actually have, that word is like not really the same here. We don't have we have other words for our indigenous population that are really bad that you're not supposed to say.
Yeah,
I don't care if people do or do not say any of that shit. I honestly don't. But like, I get why in America they do, but he's not in America. He's in London and he's also like Swedish.
So he probably doesn't give a shit.
So why would he care? And he said sorry straight after he said it. He's like, sorry, but what the fuck? So the guy comes up to what happened. It's actually really cool. If you heard what he said, but he's shooting. And so he's got his mate he's playing with in his group.
And he got shot at the front.
And he got shot at the front and he was like, oh, I'll come and res you. But he's got to kill the guy first. And he's shooting the guy multiple times with an SKS. And then the guy he's shooting survives it all, comes over and right before he dies, kills his mate.
Yep.
And then he's like, are you fucking serious? And then he says, you fucking, yeah.
And Semi-Forged is just like, 9 out of 10 Americans say it daily. So
Yeah, I mean, I don't. I guess we don't have the know for what it actually means when you say it. But seriously, it's one of those uses of out of context. Like I know that Emily and I always laugh about Donald Glover. Have you seen Donald Glover's stand up before?
No.
You know who Donald Glover is?
no.
He's the black guy from Community.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he did stand up, and he's basically said like, I love it when white people use the word nigger. He said because
Man, it's all over, Jordan. You just said it,
dude. It's okay. I'm quoting. He said I like it when we say it, and he said because it's
African American.
It's just making it fun, making it stupid, and taking the power away. A lot of people think like that's really dumb, but it's true. Like it happened with the word bugger. Like
Yeah.
bugger used to mean like
Bum sex.
bumming and that sort of stuff. So, dude, like it's
Committing buggery.
yeah, and like now you say like bugger, like
Yep.
it's just and you know I know it's different as like a history of some really bad shit, but seriously, let him say what he wants, and if he wants to fuck his career up, then he can. But he's not going to.
He's just getting bigger.
Yep.
57 million subscribers on YouTube
Yes. Scuba said it's bad, but making such a big deal out of it isn't going to take it back.
now.
Exactly.
Semi-Forged is like, I'm bugging you.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Come on, buddy. I'd not fucking take it, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking give me.
Take it like a real man.
That's right. Yeah. If you can get through all the hair.
Oh, yeah. The forest down there. Yeah. And the dags.
No. Oh, shit.
But anyway,
Let's move on from me saying the N word.
let's get away from that. All right, so this Call of Duty World War II's coming out, and we're getting a beta on the PC, dude.
Oh, cool.
So,
Chitaro says hi. What's up, Chitaro?
how you going, Tacharo, your man? So,
Big dog.
the PC beta is going to be running on September the 29th to the 2nd of October.
I'll play that.
Yeah. It should be
Oh, and you don't have to pre-order it to get in. Holy shit.
So you can just jump in like every other PC game. It's going to be running through Steam, I think, as well. But anyway, here are the requirements. The minimum specs to play this game. You need 8 gig of RAM. You need at least 25 gig of hard drive space. A GeForce GTX 660, which we all have better than that. That was your old card, wasn't it, Jordan? Or you had a 560 before.
560.
So this is the minimum requirement. So
It's because it's Call of Duty.
yeah, we can all play it. It's not a hard game to run.
Semi-Forged said that's me done.
Yeah. That's sweet. Yeah. Anyway, Nintendo Direct was on this week. They announced cool little bits of features that they're going to release, new games. There's heaps of stuff coming on the Switch. And the two games that I was like, what the hell? Was Wolfenstein 2, The New Order, is going to be on Switch on release. And they're also going to be putting Doom, the 2016 version, on the Switch as well.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool.
Wolfenstein, I can't wait to fucking play that.
Yeah, you're keen to play that?
I bought that on PS4 on the sale that was just on.
Semi-Forged is like, you had me at 8 gig of RAM.
Oh, Jesus.
Dude, I reckon you can play it without it, dude. Don't even worry.
Yeah.
Most of that stuff's just there to cover their ass so they don't have to refund games. So,
yeah, I bought it for $7. Wolfenstein New Order, the first one. So
Yeah.
I do want to play it.
I haven't played it. It looked cool, though.
Yeah, it's supposed to be good. It's not supposed to be like, whoa, this is amazing. And but the second one, obviously, I want to play the first one before that one comes out. So
Okay.
because I think it'll be pretty cool if I can find some time in between Star Wars Battlefront 2 and just general Overwatch and the rest of my life and PlayerUnknowns.
Yeah, I'm keen to get to PUBG again, hey. Like, I am keen to play that. But this Friday, we've got to be trying to bash out the raid for Destiny.
Yep.
That's it.
So this Friday is the last day we have. So
Before the review,
Friday
yeah.
night co-op this week will probably be. This is our big raid night. So like we'll probably just advertise it a little bit better. We might just chuck up saying like this Friday night is the raid.
Yeah, raid night, Friday
Yeah.
night. We've got Scuba. We've got to get Sam up. We've got to be bashing his levels up, man. 'cause
What power level do you need?
you need
Minimum.
I
What's the
think it's
minimum?
like, is it 260? Is it Scuba? I think.
Oh yeah, okay.
But I know I've already unlocked it, so I can do the raid.
Okay,
now.
yeah, so it must be 260.
Yeah.
So
But we're gonna have a rough time doing it. But at least we give it a shot, you know, before the review. I want to try everything before the review.
Semi-Forged, you can jump in.
Yeah, you can jump in. Are you on PS4, dude?
Yeah, we're
Oh,
all,
Scuba says 270, so we're going to do some grinding throughout the week, dude.
I only get 10 more levels. That doesn't take time.
Yeah, I guess. I got 5 more to go.
Once I hand my assignment in tonight, I have no like uni work for the next 2 weeks.
Sweet. All right. Well,
Not that I'm not behind in my uni work, but who isn't? Who isn't behind in their studies?
Yeah, the last day crunch is always a thing.
Yeah.
No, you're not. Damn, Semi-Forge. We're all on PS4 at the moment, so it's a bit of a shame. But I do have an Xbox One, but I'm not going to grind out another character.
No.
Takes too long. Anyways, so they also talked about the Switch Skyrim edition. This game, it's coming out on the 17th of November, which makes it a 6-year-old game because it came out on the 11th of November, 2011.
Jesus.
So why? Why are they re-releasing this game? Not even a re-release. It's a re-release of this game.
It was kind of marketed as part of it. Remember when the Switch was first announced ages ago?
Yeah.
And they were playing it on the planes and stuff, and they're playing Skyrim. I think they just wanted to make sure people who didn't necessarily know Nintendo IPs were like, oh, I could still play cool games on there, not shitty Japanese ones.
Yeah, fair enough. I want to say thanks for the follow, Semi-Forged. You're a man. Thank you. Thank you for joining No Objective Gaming.
He's been on here before.
Has he?
Yep.
Oh, well, what a boss.
I never forget a Forged.
You never forget a Forged.
I never forget a Semi. Could never forget your Semi.
Oh, baby. Okay, anyway, so the Switch is also coming out with a limited edition Super Mario Odyssey version, so it looks cool. Like, if anyone doesn't have a Switch, go buy this one. I reckon it's a good idea because these editions are always the one that go up in value. But all it is just 2 red Joy-Con controllers. That's all it is. It's nothing fancy at all.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, let's have a look at it. We're just ready.
This lounge is comfy
There
as
it is.
fuck.
You're gonna fall asleep soon, dude. So that's it.
Am I?
Super Mario Odyssey. Who wants it? Not me. But it might be good. I reckon it might be one of the best Super Mario games since the 64 version.
When's Odyssey coming out?
I think it's coming out in November, isn't it? Something like that.
Yeah.
But no, it's gonna be good, dude. People are going nuts about it.
I think it will be good too.
Yeah.
Not for me though. I think it will be absolute shite. For
Yeah,
me.
you would hate it. Yeah.
I would straight up hate it.
Fun.
I want to play Zelda though.
Yeah, that's the only game
Sam
you
said
want
he
to play.
might lend me his Switch soon, and I'm like, that'd be cool. I wouldn't mind.
Well, then you could play it in bed, dude. This thing is portable, man. The Switch is great.
I would play it, and I'd play it on the way to work and do all that shit. But yeah, I just want to play Zelda. That's it.
Yeah. Just Zelda? That's it.
I can't get it. You can't tell me I'm not allowed to play a game that got rated higher than Half-Life 2. Half-Life 2, which I've finished probably like 10 times.
Yeah, what is it? 97 on Metacritic.
Yeah.
So it's 1 point higher.
Massive.
Huge.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, so there was a lot of other things coming out of that Nintendo Direct, but most of it was not anything that we care about. It's like a lot of JRPG games, which I like, but they're ones that I don't really play because I play majority of the ones that come on PS4 or computer. Like instead of these like Dragon Quests, I haven't played many of them. I've got a few, but I haven't played many. So they haven't changed since the 80s. Dragon Quest has stayed the same. Not like Final Fantasy, it evolves and adapts and changes with the times, but Dragon Quest is the same as always.
Definitely won't like it more than Half-Life 2, Scuba. No.
Yeah, you won't, because Half-Life 2 is up your alley. It's like shooter,
Get up
fun.
my alley.
Yeah.
You can go straight into my alley.
Anyway.
No, it's absolutely right. It's all taste. All this stuff. That's why eventually we do want to do an episode on like how this is sort of turned into an art form from being just an entertainment.
Well, it is, yeah. And even like Nier Automata, I'm going to put that down. That is a form of art, that game.
Yeah. And
it's
so
crazy.
So you play it and you go, oh yeah, Aaron plays this game and gets like this amazing feeling from it. And I play the same game and I go, what? I don't get it. It's because that's what art does to you as well.
Yeah, like some people can like Asian women scratching their face. Or, you know, that one when I was in Melbourne, we saw that art gallery place and there was like a video and you put the headphones on. All it was a girl just scratching her upper lip or rubbing her nose. That is not art. That's bullshit. That's what that is. But some people like it. Yeah.
Aaron's going to do the regular I hate modern art segment of the show.
Yeah. Modern art is the worst thing ever.
Oh, it's just...
And Melbourne people love it and I don't understand.
Yeah, Emily talks to me about that stuff all the time.
Yep. Okay, well, some sad news, man, right?
Sad.
The director, Bruce Stranley, or whatever his name is. Yep. He left Naughty Dog this week, dude. He's gone. He was the game director for Uncharted 1, 2, 4, and The Last of Us.
So those are like fucking
big
awesome
titles.
games. Uncharted 2 and 4 are unreal.
Yeah.
And obviously The Last of Us is amazing.
Yeah, he's just gone. He said he's just had enough after 18 years of doing it. He was actually the 15th member at Naughty Dog.
Naughty God.
Naughty God. Yeah, he was the 15th member. 15th member of the year. So
that's the hedonistic version of Naughty Dog.
Yeah.
Naughty God.
Naughty God.
Naughty God.
But he wrote a big blog post on here if anyone really wants to read it. So
Jesus Christ.
it was a big long post he put, and he just said to check him, just to follow him on Twitter to see what he's going to do next. So
It's not like a bad leaving.
no, he said it was great. He loves the people. He's been there since like 1999. He said.
And so they must have finished Uncharted, Last of Us 2.
Yeah, have to.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Anyway, it's sad. I don't like it when
Sorry,
big
they
core
must have-
people from these from these companies leave. Like,
They must have finished what they needed him for.
Yeah.
What a game director is for. I'm not sure what a game director does. I know what a director does, but
just
like,
think
I'm sure
of for
it's,
the game.
yeah, I think Neil Druckmann was maybe he co-directed the game. I know he wrote the game. Like he wrote the
Yeah,
story.
he's probably the writer and co-director.
I think
yeah.
he was creative director.
Okay,
Neil
there's
Druckmann.
directors in every
That's what I'm
damn
saying,
thing.
man.
It's probably like he's probably gameplay director. That's probably
Yeah.
what it is.
That's what I was saying, Scooby. Yeah, I think it's him. But anyway, he's obviously a part of it.
Yeah, he's definitely a big part of it. He actually helped make Crash Team Racing when he first got to Naughty Dog.
That game is supposed to be fucked up. It's supposed to be so good.
It's good.
I'm like, what? A game that's
Crash
basically
Team
like
Racing,
a
man.
rip-off of fucking Mario Kart?
I played it, man. It was good fun.
Yeah.
It's like Crash Bash, man. Just fun multiplayer experience.
That's
Yeah.
good.
All right. So everyone knows Humble Bundle. Like, you know, you can buy the Humble Store, you can buy all these sweet games real cheap and a big bundle, and it'll like 10% of the profits go to random charities. And they just announced this week that they've raised over $100 million for charity over the years they've been going. And I think it's been 4 or 5 years they've been going. So good on them. That's good effort. It's a lot of games. So go over and buy stuff from Humble Store because it's really good value and you're supporting people as well with your addiction to gaming like us. So yeah. Anyways, Fallout Shelter, that also became the most played Fallout game ever. But who cares? It's a free game, but they've had over 100 million downloads.
I mean, that doesn't mean shit. Downloads don't necessarily mean anything. Like, you download the game, you won't necessarily play it. And even then, like, I'd be more looking at, like, consecutive player base. Sort of like Pokemon Go. Like, Pokemon Go had a lot of downloads.
Oh,
but
they're
what was
huge.
what
They
was
did
its-
dropped off, man, because
Yeah.
now you can actually get into the server and play the game. Not like before, it's having server issues and nothing was popping up on the screen. You're getting kicked out on release.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah,
I
it was-
never played it.
Yeah,
so.
never played it. It was just crazy on release. It was nuts. I was walking around the streets with a mate, and then there was this car driving past us, and then it drove back, and then it drove back past us again, and then the third time he came past us, he said, "Dude, are you guys playing Pokemon Go?" And we're like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Same." And he's just driving around to the points, just picking up Pokeballs and collecting all his coins
Wasting
or whatever.
fossil fuels in his car.
Yeah,
He
pretty
doesn't give a
much.
shit. Shara Unchained said he's just got Capcom X, Sega X, Atlas bundle.
Oh,
Must have been
sweet.
off Humble.
Yeah, the Humble Store. And Totoro's a man at fighting games, dude.
That's crazy.
pretty sure he
I'm
came-
so bad at fighting
Yeah,
games.
same. I'm pretty sure he won a competition over there in Morocco.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
What a man.
Anyway, this week, Overwatch, the developer update came out. They didn't show off any really new cool things. They just talked about the whole in-game toxicity. Did you watch this at
I
all?
didn't watch it, but I know what they're talking about.
Yeah, so they're talking about, like, please use the report system because...
They basically increased the ability for the report system to be functional now.
Yeah.
So, like, when you report people who are in competitive mode, you can report in quick play, but, like, who really cares? You report in competitive where I almost reported someone the other night on that match where we got a draw because someone started the game as a really awful character pick. And so the few of the guys, this is just a good example before we keep going about this.
Yeah.
A few of the guys, we were like, oh man, I don't think we need Bastion on this point, man, like because we're attacking. Bastion like sets up and he just sets up in a point and he turns into like a minigun turret
Okay.
and then he sits there. But if you're attacking, you have to move. Like you have to walk forward. No, defense, he's really good. Anyway, so he picks Bastion and we're like, oh man, you know, do you reckon can you play something else? And he's like, no, fuck you, you change, someone else change. And I'm like, no, because everyone else has good characters.
Yeah.
Why would anyone else change?
Poor
Like,
team player. That's what
yeah,
it is.
and he just said like, nah, I'm not changing. And of course, the first push we did, we lost, and then he changed. And I'm like, oh, so you decided to be a dickhead first rather than being like, oh, you know what, they're probably right. I'll just listen to them first. And if this doesn't work, then I'll go back to Bastion.
It's just this pride, mate. That's what
I
it is.
just don't get it. And at the end of the game, like, he was again just a salty dickhead. And even then, like, I gave him credit. He did a really good pick, and he popped his ultimate at the perfect time and got like 4 kills in a row. And I was like, dude, that was sick. So like, I don't give a shit how salty you are. I'll still give you credit where it's due. But if you like start that way, I don't understand that.
Yeah, people are just dicks, dude, online.
Dude, the internet is full of dickheads. So,
but I think this is good. And like, as I was watching it, and he's just saying, use it. It works. We're going to be banning and we're going to be silencing players who cause issues online.
Yeah,
So-
silencing. That's the thing I was talking about where I got silenced once. I got
Yeah?
silenced once because I went off at someone
So Jordan's that
went off at-
dickhead online.
Someone went off at me. Someone went off at me, and I went ape shit defending myself because I was doing what I needed to do right, and they fucking had
Was this
the
when you were
nerve.
playing Genji?
I don't play Genji.
Yeah, what do you play then?
I play Zen and I play,
Zenyatta, that's the one. Genji, you hate Genji.
I play all healers, man.
Okay.
So yeah, that was fun. I got silenced. You just get like a 10-minute like voice chat silence.
Okay. So they reckon that they're not going to be issuing them. The main core thing they want to do is they want to issue the messages in the actual game itself instead of through the emails. So this is what they're talking about in the future. So you'll get an in-game message that'll say you're banned for this long or you've been silenced or whatever, instead of getting an email saying you've been silenced due to this. And they're going to work out all these algorithms to try and make it better. And they're going to tell you why you got banned and all this stuff as well.
Yeah,
So-
I think that's a good idea. I reckon you should give people like, almost like 3 strikes sort of thing
yeah.
before you just ban their account. Or you say like your account is removed from competitive play.
Wouldn't that for a whole season? Imagine that. That's
You
what
could
would
do it-
happen in
you
soccer.
could
or
do
something
that
like
for a
that.
season, yeah, I reckon. Or you could do it.
Well, soccer, you get carded too many times and you can't play the next game.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's huge.
And then
So-
you get enough of the same. If you get enough red cards, they remove you for more games. So you can't keep doing it.
yeah.
So a system like that would be really good, where we just get rid of basically what the guy said when I was talking about that guy who played Bash, and they were like, "Why are you playing competitive? Like, if you don't want to work as a team, that's a whole thing. It really needs to have that. Like, a lot of YouTubers I watch just say, look, the level to get into competitive is level 25. You got to get there. That still isn't enough to understand what is required of you in this game. Like, what is required of you is to work together in a competitive atmosphere and do the best you can, and work, and any toxicity you generate is worse than a bad pick. Like, because it's so contagious, man.
That's bad.
That's why I said, like, I flipped out of that guy because he had a go at me, and it just gets you because you're just like, are you like?
And Emily did say that's amazing. It was amazing when you did it. It was like,
she could hear me. 'Cause I fucking I blasted the roof down, man. I was just like, I fucking.
I'd love to hear pissed off Jordan, man. It would
I
have
wasn't
been funny
streaming. I
as-
wasn't
Oh,
streaming. So
no.
I'd never do it on a stream because I said some. Not that I was nothing I wouldn't say on here, but like just
Rage mode.
I was in. I was in.
Street fight kind
I
of
was
style.
just like, yeah. I've only been that angry before when a guy hit my dog on his bicycle.
I can't believe that happened, dude.
Yeah, he hit my dog from behind. He didn't ring his bell. He didn't have a bell. He's like, I got a light on my bike. I've got a light. I'm like, well, you were behind us, dickhead. And then he's like, he still tried to take the fucking I didn't do anything wrong road. And I've said, you better get the fuck out of here. And he just,
Scuba said, did you mosh him?
I almost did, man. I had my fucking camo hat on, so I was set. I was ready to go.
What the hell?
Mosh shorts, camo hat. I was like, just play me a beat down, bro,
Just
and you're dead.
Moshed him back like
Needed
this.
some
Yeah.
fucking strength and purity blasting in my ears.
Oh, dude. Far out. I can't believe someone hit your dog.
I can't believe it either.
Oh, yeah. Well, you still can't get over the
Yeah,
game.
Jatara,
PUBG.
did you see us talk about that a little while ago when we were saying that like it was so disappointing because we lost to a hacker.
Oh, you lost to a hacker.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you about that.
Yeah, that's
the
right,
guy
yeah.
that was hacking. I mean, we assume he was, and we all reported him. Scuba said, yeah, mosh pants, camo hat.
I almost put my camo jocks on today.
You have camo jocks?
Yeah, man. Camo
I gotta
jocks.
see these.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah,
I
he
hate
said-
hackers in that game.
Yeah, it was
It will
shite.
get better. It will definitely get better. They'll fix it up. And
Yeah.
they'll be blocking all those hackers. But
It's okay. We've only had one experience. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's fine.
there's a speed hack at the moment going around where you can be really fast, but apparently it's not that good either because people just speed run around everywhere and they actually kill themselves half the time because they can't control it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Because if you run too fast off a hill.
yeah, you're dead. So
All right.
all right, so
That was the news.
that was the news. Because I didn't look at much today.
That's okay.
This week I was just like, I had a lot of work on. I was running a lot of cable this week, it was fun. I do enjoy doing that
sounds like you were
stuff.
taking a shit, man.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, no, I had a great fun week at work, and now I'm on holidays, so I'll be doing some more gaming this week.
Oh yeah, you are.
Yeah, so hopefully a bit more streaming as well, depending on what I do
Sure,
during
and
the days.
maybe you don't have to get up. Well, I guess if you're getting up that schedule anyway, so
I'll do it. I don't want to break my schedule.
yeah, true. So Jadara said they already banned 150,000 cheaters on PlayerUnknown's.
That's huge.
They could account for why they've got good sales too, if you think about it.
Oh, yeah,
Because
they're
those
gonna-
people will just buy another copy of the game.
That made up their-
if they're determined to be dickhead hackers, then they probably would.
Yeah, definitely. They're 1.5% of their sales.
Yeah, 1.5.
Hackers.
Yeah, that made such a difference.
I know. Oh, still, it was 1.5. Holy
Yeah.
crap. Yeah. Well, let's get into our main topic then, hey?
Our main topic.
What are we going to talk about
We're
today?
talking about a fun topic today.
Something that you guys can all get involved
Yeah.
as well.
The worst video game movies of all time.
Yeah. So you guys can think up the worst ones that you've ever watched.
I've
and
only
spit
watched,
them out in the
I was
chat.
thinking the other day, I've only watched a few because once you watch enough, you go, these are not worth watching anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, I got to talk about it quickly because
Okay. All
honestly,
right.
everyone
We'll
wants,
talk about movies now
everyone
for a
wants,
sec.
Yeah, everyone knows that it just came out, the new remake of the old TV show. Holy shit, go and see that movie. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's not super scary.
I still haven't seen Dunkirk, so I don't think I'll be seeing it in the cinemas.
Fair enough. You won't see it in cinemas because you said that Danielle's too scared.
Yeah, true that. Yeah. She gets full on scared about things
I'll
like
have
that.
to take you with me. I'll have to go with you. We'll have to go on a mandate or something.
Yeah. Well, I need to see Dunkirk, man. I want to see it so bad.
I think it's probably done its course.
I think it's only up to like one day a week now,
Oh,
like
yeah.
3 o'clock in the afternoon. So it's one of those really awkward ones.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was
The King of Fighter movie.
We'll have to look some of these up too. We'll look up
Well,
some
I got a
trailers.
big list. I got a big list of.
No. We'll look up
All right,
some
we'll look
footage.
at.
So get YouTube ready. Get the shittest fucking
Oh, okay.
Google product ever ready.
Yep.
So yeah, it was a great movie. It was actually really, I don't know, like it was just a really entertaining movie, and it was really well written. The story was really good. You know, Yukitsu said it's so funny. I love to see killer clowns.
Did you see that big craze that came around like our area? Like
Yeah.
it was only like 8 months ago. People were dressing up as clowns and chasing school kids.
That was everywhere.
Was it
in
everywhere?
Australia and America. It was like it must have been an internet phenomenon.
That is insane. Because I remember I was at work, because I work at a school, and there was like this flood of emails coming through of teachers saying, don't worry, the killer clowns have been at the school up the road. They haven't been here yet. They've been chasing everyone, but we should be safe within our school premises and all this stuff. And I'm like, what? As if.
Nothing to
Like,
prevent
no.
them from just walking into school.
Exactly.
But they're not. It's like a troll thing,
yeah,
but like a scary troll.
it was. I would friggin' shit my pants if I saw
Well,
a
they all
clown
had
chasing me.
they all had, a lot of them had weapons. You're not allowed to do that here. You're not allowed to just carry like a weapon out in the open.
Hell
so
no.
they had like knives and stuff sometimes, and that, you can't get caught with that. But it was, I seriously recommend going and seeing that movie. I haven't seen a good movie like that in a while, like obviously Dunkirk, but like a good sort of just, I wasn't expecting much, and holy shit, man, it was sick. There's
Yeah?
some scary bits, great story, and there's a sequel coming out.
Nice.
So cool.
Let's go.
So let's go on to the game movies
Yeah,
now.
so I got a big list of when they started making game movies, and that was back in 1993, dude.
So that was the
That was
first
the
ever
first ever game movie.
Super Mario Brothers movie.
Yes.
Apparently that is absolute shit.
Well, look at it. It's 15% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's what it says here. It doesn't have a Metacritic score, so
Metacritic
must be
wouldn't touch
really-
it.
No.
They're like, nah, it's not worth our site. Oh.
That's crazy. Yeah.
I have seen Double Dragon.
You've seen Double Dragon?
It's all, when I was a kid, but I
Far
can't
out.
remember it. I've seen Mortal Kombat.
Yep, I've seen that as well. Seen the Lara Croft Tomb Raider movie?
Okay, so that was the one that I was like, all right, I remember this movie.
Yeah, I went to the cinemas to see this movie.
Yeah, a lot of people did.
Mm-hmm.
And it was shit.
It was bad.
I fucking hate Angelina Jolie.
But come on,
her
man.
and a big 5 head.
Angelina Jolie, man.
Angelina.
Yeah, Angelina Jolie in her Lara Croft outfit.
She's just got a big head. She's sort of like,
Oh, man.
I don't know, man.
And another great one was Resident Evil. I actually enjoyed the first Resident Evil movie.
They're not the worst.
No.
I forgot about them. Holy fuck.
Yeah, dude. But I reckon the first one's
There's a
still probably the
Tekken movie? Frey said there's a Tekken movie?
best. Tekken movie is pretty shit.
I've never even seen it.
Could you imagine watching a Tekken movie, dude?
Scooter said she's delicious. So
Yeah.
he reckons I'm wrong.
Yeah,
Once
you're
again, I'm wrong
wrong.
about Destiny 2.
So here's the Tekken movie. It came out in 2010, dude. So
I'm wrong about Destiny 2. I'm wrong about Angelina Jolie. What else can I be wrong about?
everything, Jordan.
Fucking.
Did you watch the Doom movie back in the days?
that
Yes,
was
I did
that
see.
was my other one.
Dwayne Johnson.
Oh, that movie sucks. It fucking sucks. Like, it is so cheesy, and like a lot of the set pieces are really like just look shitty.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
and the CGI is bad because it's
And it pulls out the
admittedly,
BFG at the end.
Man, it's so stupid.
Oh, dude.
And The Rock, like, I actually don't mind him as an actor. Like, he's not awful. And, he's kind of
He's
like...
getting better
he's kind
with
of
age.
yeah,
he's like a fine wine. He
but
gets
this
better with
was-
age.
This was when he was still wrestling. So,
This is around like Scorpion King times.
yeah, and he had hair. He looks so much better without hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scorpion King. Oh, my God. Fuck, that movie
Another
sucks.
bad movie.
Oh.
So, a Silent Hill movie. I went and saw that in the cinemas as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
It was bad.
I heard that.
Yeah.
It looked scary as hell.
Yeah, I guess it was a bit scary, but it wasn't that good though. It was like just. I was kind of trying to look at it. I was like, oh, is it going to be like the game? It was similar, but instead of playing a male character, the lead character was a female.
Can you bring up the King of Fighters movie?
King of Fighters?
I watched
Where the hell is
another
that?
podcast that I follow, Drunken Peasants podcast. I watched them do a 24-hour stream, and they played the King of Fighters movie. See down there, King of Fighters. It's like a SNES. SNES. Is that it? There, Chinese martial arts full movie.
Yeah.
King of
So there's a
Fighters.
full movie on here. Let's try and find a trailer.
And if it's Chinese movie. Oh, Need for Speed. The
Oh.
Paul Walker. Not Paul Walker, fucking
Aaron Paul.
Aaron Paul.
Yeah.
Because they got Paul in their name.
Need for Speed movie is so garbage.
Aaron Paul is so good, and then he went and did that.
I think anything else he done besides Jesse Pinkman has
Oh,
been
I
bad.
know.
So that's it. Like he's only good at doing Jesse
He's
Pinkman.
typecast now,
Yeah.
and he can't get away from it, which is fine to have that as your
Pretty much.
association. Play that a minute and a half one.
All right.
Oh, that one. No, that one there.
This one, the one I've got.
Yeah,
like, 2
bring it up.
minutes.
All right, let's show everyone this shit. You got to see this. I want to see because Jatara mentioned it.
Okay. Let's pull it up and
Let's look at this.
we'll put on some music too.
This looks sweet. Yeah, just play it. Play the fucking audio. Play
don't
that
think I've-
fucking track.
Play that fucking
Play
track.
that fucking track.
The king of fighters.
Oh yeah, the king of
Oh,
fighters.
look at this.
Kill Kusanagi,
Who are you?
turning into a fighter.
I don't know who he is.
Acquiring all the power and confidence.
Oh, dear.
and eventually turns
Or
into
the power.
It's very.
And they always do these movies,
sort of
and like,
anime
so
culture.
I think Mortal Kombat was the same.
It's like Fight Club in a way.
It's like Fight Club in a way. Is it really, or is it bad?
They always do these. They always do these movies where like they have to do the moves from game. Like so you'd have
Like
like
a Street Fighter, you
yeah,
do
it's like
that.
Mortal Kombat,
Yeah.
like Scorpion would do the fucking get over here and like the throw the chain and stuff. Like if they don't do that, people don't go whoa. That's from the, I remember that from the game. All right, that's enough of this. This is so bad. Oh, that looks so real.
Oh yeah, great movie. I can't wait to see it. Oh, there it is. There's a bit of
yeah.
in-game footage
That's
there.
must be a newer version. I saw the SNES version. Holy crap, it looked bad. All right, so what else we got on that list? Is that?
Oh, we got heaps on here, dude.
So
we got
I-
Far Cry movie. Have you ever seen a Far Cry movie?
Oh, I did. So the other day, what was I doing? I must have been looking because you can look at games on IMDb.
Yeah,
It wasn't the other day. It was probably like 6 months ago. Let's be honest. And
the Far Cry
I
movie
do
came
remember
up.
seeing Far Cry, and I was like,
Oh,
What? I didn't even hear about it, and I think it was like a straight to DVD thing.
Well, yeah, it was like 2008 it came out, so we should have known about it.
Should
Because
we have?
oh man, because I saw Max Payne in the cinemas as well, man. I'm a sucker for these movies.
Dude, Max Payne, that movie sucked.
And the thing about them is they get big actors to do these films, and they make no money in the box office.
Yeah, so 3.1 on IMDb for Far Cry.
Whoa. Oh,
That's bad.
that is real bad.
So yeah, not the greatest. Has anyone in the chat seen the Far Cry movie? Because I'm not going to waste my time watching it. An hour and 35 minutes of my life.
Yeah.
But I've watched Max Payne before as well. That movie, I don't understand. That movie was so far fucking from like the actual games. Like it was all like, it had like him with angel wings and all these really weird scenes. Just strange shit. Hitman, the original Hitman movie. There's two, I think. There was.
I do like the one with Timothy Elephant in it, Mr. Elephant. No,
yeah, that movie was alright.
that was pretty cool.
It's got a bad Metascore. I've seen that one.
Yeah.
6.3 though on IMDb. So that's pretty.
It's all right.
That's all right.
It's in the middle.
But there is another one. There's the one with Agent 47.
Where's that? When do you reckon that came out?
Oh no, that's not what it's called.
I was about to say, I'm like, what are you talking about, man?
It's called, yeah. It just came out like a little while ago. Fuck, someone help me out.
I don't know, man.
Ratchet and Clank movie.
What?
Where the fuck's this Hitman movie?
I don't know,
I think
man.
it's called like Agent.
Oh, Hitman Agent 47. It came out last year. No, 2 years ago. 2015.
That is the one I'm thinking
Yeah.
of. Yeah, it is. Yeah, 5.7. So that's shit. Even worse than the original.
Wow.
I don't know who any of these people are. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, but look, they're still making them. They've still got some planned, dude.
Did you go and see the Warcraft movie?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I think my last movie I saw was Max Payne. That was a video game movie.
Who's seen the Warcraft movie? Please let us know.
Yeah.
I heard it was a pile of shit. So I just want to know.
I know that Aaron said it wasn't bad, but like it was only because he loves World of Warcraft.
See,
People loved the Warcraft movie. Yeah, was it all right, dude? Was it good, Scuba? And I want to say thanks to Josh for following. He followed just before. What a man. Thank you. Yeah, there's a Minecraft movie coming out next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and an Untitled Sonic movie coming out. So there's
Warcraft: The Beginning, 6.9 on IMDb, Metascore of 32. So not great.
Not great. Yeah, so Totoro saw the Warcraft movie as well. So
Yeah. I mean, I was like, that looks like a CGI fest, and like sure, for people who are right into that stuff, it probably wasn't that bad.
well, I know one trailer I want to watch.
Oh, here we go.
I want to watch the Super Mario Bros. Movies.
Oh, yes.
trailer.
Let's do it.
If I could type on my keyboard.
Oh, okay. So Frey said, I thought it was all right because I love Warcraft, but nothing special. Yeah, that's good. I think that's good. If they do a good enough job of capturing what you remember from Warcraft, that's good. And if it's entertainment, that's fine.
If it's entertainment, is it fine? Is it?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm not going to see it because I don't really like Warcraft, so
Nah,
it's fine
fair
for
enough.
other people.
All right, let's turn this sucker up. Oh, it's already got funky music on it, dude. So tell us what you think about this.
Where are we? I got a feeling we're not
Luigi! It just looks bizarre, doesn't it?
Brothers, they're plumbers. They're on the trail
Ah,
of a kidnapped
That's that woman.
that woman.
Got her name.
that gives anyone who possesses it
So she's Peach.
She's been.
to rule the universe.
And that's Dennis. Oh, that's arsehole from what's his name from freaking Dennis Hopper. Yeah.
Oh, Dennis Hopper.
From
Wow.
Speed.
Look at this movie.
What is
How
going
is
on?
this? How is this Super Mario Bros?
What is this? How is this a trailer? I don't even know what's happening.
Oh,
Yeah. What does this have to do with Mario? Like dinosaurs and shit.
nothing, does it?
Where's Yoshi?
Where Yoshi was that dinosaur
So
to
Scuba
support.
actually has seen this movie.
Oh my goodness. He said it's terrible.
How is this anything to
This
do?
is garbage.
How is that anything to do with friggin' Mario?
I don't know.
Sahir's here. What's up, Sahir?
Sahir.
How you going, buddy?
We just gave you a shout out before for your awesome review on iTunes. Thank you, dude. Thank you.
Cheers, bro. You're definitely in the running for a sweet no objective shirt.
Yeah, so we're going to give a giveaway when we get to 10 reviews on iTunes.
Yeah.
So we're talking about bad video game movies and tell us what you've seen. But yeah. Dude, I don't know, man. Like, but what is the best one you've seen though? Like, let's talk about that.
Oh, the best one?
Yeah, let's talk about like your favorite ones that you've seen, like that you watched and you went, oh hell yeah, this was cool, man.
I don't think
No,
there's any-
but you got to come on.
Can you
gotta
go back to the list for me?
All right, let's go back.
I just need to.
I just love how much money they make, and you're just like, how did it make that much at the box office?
Can you keep going down a bit? Just keep
Okay, go on.
Maybe more recently.
Okay, we'll get down to the
That's it.
the 2000s.
That's it. There's not even that many. Hey.
No. But
Wow.
it feels like there's so many.
I
Because,
know.
yeah, and they're always
You know
coming
what?
out, it
All
feels
right, I
like.
reckon the best one I saw was Resident Evil.
Resident Evil 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was the one that I was like, that wasn't bad. Like, that was weird. I didn't, because I never played Resident Evil, and even then, it doesn't really follow the game.
Yeah.
It has the same, like, universe, but it's not like Jill and Chris and the whole, everything follows Resident Evil 1 through to Resident Evil 2. It's
Yeah,
like
true.
a different storyline. But,
I think Hitman is my favorite. I've actually seen it twice. The Hitman movie. Not Agent 47.
Timothy Oliphant.
Yeah.
That's so weird, isn't it? Hitman has 15% on Rotten Tomatoes. I
That's-
definitely didn't think it was,
That bad.
I didn't think it was that bad. And Timothy Oliphant's a good actor.
How did the Dead or Alive movie get 33%?
Why did you? Emily said she's seen Hitman. What the fuck? And she won't watch Die Hard, but she's seen Hitman.
Oh, Hitman's cool, man. What women wouldn't want to see Timothy Elephant.
Timothy
Timothy Elephant.
Timothy
Timothy Elephant.
Elephant. That's what you just call that.
I
man.
know. Who wouldn't want to see that sexual man in his bald head on the screen?
Timothy Elephant.
Timothy
You
Elephant.
fucking retard.
Oh man, my tongue isn't working properly today.
So that one of the highest rated ones on that list in terms of Metacritic is Resident Evil: The Final Chapter.
Wow.
So I mean, Resident Evil seems to be the one that's actually doing
there.
reasonably well.
And DeToro said that Silent Hill was his favorite.
Oh, so yeah, I've heard that Prince of Persia with Jake Gyllenhaal was a good movie. I tried to watch it, but I got bored. I found it a little bit just not entertaining enough. But if you look at it on IMDb, I'll just get that one up because this is my. I love this site. It's my favorite.
IMDb, yeah. And Sahir's like Rotten Tomatoes is garbage, and it
is. It's full of
he's right.
Yeah, 6.6 on IMDb. That's not awful, and it's got Jake Gyllenhaal and Ben Kingsley in it, so it's not too bad. And the director Mike Newell, he has also. I think that might have been produced by Disney. Mike Newell's also done one of the Harry Potter movies, and he did Donnie Brasco.
Wow,
Fuck, that's a good movie.
Holy crap, that's unreal.
Yeah, if you haven't seen Donnie Brasco,
And if
he
you
also
like it-
did 4 Weddings and a Funeral.
Oh, okay.
So that's a very strange combination of movies.
That's
but anyway.
definitely odd.
So yeah, it's not bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Scuba said Prince of Persia's decent.
Look at us. We all watch these movies. This is
Yeah.
why they keep making them. And they're
yeah.
garbage, and they put a lot of money into them too.
And so Scuba, did you see the Assassin's Creed movie?
Oh,
That one got absolutely panned.
should have, but it had an awesome
Because
actor in it too.
that deserves a bit of talking about because that's the most recent one.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll just go down to. I'll get the IMDb.
The Tomb Raider one, there's a new one. Wonder if it's going to be better than the last one.
I wonder if it's gonna have.
It's going to focus on the new Tomb Raider games.
I wonder if it's gonna have Jolie in it.
No way it would have Jolie.
No, she's old now.
Yeah, no one wants to see her.
She's a creaky old bitch
Creaky old bitch.
with a big fucking head.
Oh.
I think Assassin's Creed movie. I heard it was passable. Who's seen it? Who's seen it?
I haven't seen it, dude.
You haven't. We
No.
definitely
I
aren't
know,
going to go
yeah.
see it.
But look how much it made at box office.
But yeah, Michael Fassbender. He's a great actor.
Oh, he's
He
amazing.
basically would have carried the whole thing. Oh, Jeremy Irons is in it as well, and Marion Cotillard, who was in
Fassbender.
Inception.
I've actually seen the second Silent Hill movie as well. The Revelation. It has Jon Snow in it.
Does it?
Yeah.
It has Kit.
whatever his
Kit
freaking name
Harington,
is.
is
I
that
don't know
his
his name. I just know them. Like when I'm playing Destiny, all I'm doing is picking out all the characters from their previous acting roles and stuff like that. So I'm like the guy from The Wire or the guy from Firefly. I don't know any of the characters'
Destiny's
names.
just
in this
been,
game.
Scuba can attest to that. It's just been a whole like.
Of correcting me of their proper names in the game, like Cade 6 or
Jotaro
whatever.
said that Ned Stark was in. So Sean Bean was in Silent Hill 2.
He was in Silent Hill 1 as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he was actually the father at the end when they go home, when they save the daughter from this weird, strange world. He's there. He's home.
Sean Bean's had a weird career. This is a movie podcast. We're trying to transition to get more followers. But like, we're
Not
transitioning to
even.
this a movie podcast. Look, guys, I know we like games, but movies.
I actually haven't seen many movies in a long time because I had to switch. I went, what am
So
I going to
even
play
if you
more
were
of?
dying to see Assassin's Creed, you wouldn't have been able to get out of the house.
And Sahir reckons he never wants to see any more of these movies based on games. And I don't either.
No.
I stopped watching them from probably the Resident Evil. That's probably the last ones I saw.
I think
Need for Speed,
I
you
went
could
to the
chuck that in
movies
the
and
bin.
saw Resident Evil Afterlife, I think. Or
think I-
Extinction.
yeah.
I can't remember. They're all like.
And they're getting bizarre now, man.
Yeah.
They're not like the traditional first Resident Evil movie. That was awesome. That was cool. We were in the mansion.
The
It's
fucking
so
guy gets
good.
cut into little cubes.
Oh, yeah.
That was sweet.
It's like that, what do you call it? It's like the dungeon you do on Destiny 2. There's like all the, have you done it yet? It's got all like the blue lasers all across the place and you got to dodge the blue lasers to get to the next zones and stuff like that.
No.
And that's what it reminds me of, dude, of the Resident Evil film.
Scuba said for Assassin's Creed, the action parts when they went back into the Spanish Inquisition was amazing, but they didn't spend enough time there. The ending was bad.
Yeah.
That sucks. So they must have.
They spent more time in the real world
Yeah.
than in that bloody...
That's disappointing because the game has barely anything to do with that side of.
That's bullcrap, man. Because I remember I didn't like the first game when you had to go back to the real world out of that, whatever they call it, the zone they're in. I didn't like it when you went back and had the conversations with the doctor and all this stuff. I was like, this is crap. Take me back
I think
to the world.
What was it? I read somewhere that Assassin's Creed they were trying to, what were they trying to do? They were basically trying
Gus
to.
Manka's trying to like glitch us out, man.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I think they were trying originally that the story was they were going to eventually make a sort of futuristic Assassin's Creed game. Scuba, correct me if I'm wrong, but that was the original direction for 1, 2, and then 3, and then they were like, all right, so he's in the Animus, I think it's called, and then he would become like it would be a future sort of assassin thing, and they just never did it. I think they just didn't like the arc it was going to take. So
I don't like him. I really don't like the Assassin's Creed games. I think they're just crap and repetitive, dude.
if you have to play one, Assassin's Creed 2 is great, but apparently Black Flag is the best one they've ever done.
Yeah, I've only seen my brother-in-law Shane play that. He loves it.
Black Flag apparently was a big turnaround for the franchise, and then it sort of went back to its old ways.
Okay.
So I haven't played any since 2 though. I
No.
didn't play Black Flag.
I bought the first one on release, and I found it super repetitive.
It was, but
And-
that was all you could get back then. Repetitive, that was fine when you had like crazy graphics, great combat.
Mm.
I think it was a good game for its time. It doesn't
Okay.
hold up well now though. Holy
No.
shit!
Yeah. In all honesty, I don't ever want to see another game movie. I am a sucker for the Final Fantasy ones because I just love that franchise. And
How was the first Final Fantasy movie?
I was probably 12 when I saw that thing in cinemas.
Mm.
And I remember going out going, I don't know what I watched. That's how I felt going out of it. I was just like, why? What is this? What's this all about? It was nothing like any of the games. It was just this tacked on weird thing. And it actually made Squaresoft crumble as a company and had to merge with Enix
Yeah,
to
that's wild.
because they lost like $120 million on that film. And it actually cost more to make that Final Fantasy film than Titanic did at that time. It was ridiculous, dude.
That's just so stupid.
The money they poured into that was insane.
They didn't need to.
No.
And it was a full CGI, wasn't
Full
it?
CGI. It looked good for its time. I went back and watched it probably 2 years ago and it still holds up.
Is the story any good?
No. It's garbage.
So it's like
you
Final
don't know
Fantasy
what's
15.
going on. Yeah. Like you look watching it and you're like, what the hell's going on? This Earth place is overrun by these enemies and they've got to try and destroy this certain thing to bring back Earth or
Does it
something
take
like that.
any elements from the original Final Fantasies?
Nah.
So it's like a completely non-Final Fantasy movie.
Yeah.
You could tack a different name on it.
Yeah,
and
it
it would,
had big actors in it too, man. If you go check it on IMDb, it's got decent voice actors as well. Yeah, Scuba's like, the FF movie is so bad. It doesn't show anyone what Final Fantasy is. That's what that does. It's garbage.
Spirits Within. Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, dude.
Holy fuck.
Like they would have spent a lot of money on this
Alec
film.
Baldwin. Steve Buscemi. Ving Rhames. Oh my God, Ving Rhames is a man. Donald Sutherland. James Woods. Keith David. Keith David's in everything now. Gene Simmons.
Crazy, isn't it? How much they pumped into this movie. And basically, it was that bad that the lead director of Final Fantasy stood down and committed seppuku. No, not really. He just left. He stood down and left the whole company and created his own called Mistwalker Studios.
Motonori Sakakibara.
Whoever that is.
That's the co-director. Other one's Hironobu Sakaguchi,
Yeah,
who you
he's
always
the,
talk
the
about.
gooch man. Yeah.
But that's not the right one. Someone else stood down.
Yeah, Sakaguchi stood down.
Oh, he stood down. So
Yeah.
he's not a part of it. Final Fantasy
no, he
anymore.
left. Final Fantasy X was his last one he had a part with, and he was done. So that's when people say the crumble of Final Fantasy happened after 10.
Fair enough, because he made some of the best
Final Fantasies, yeah.
fucking 7, 8, 9 people just sweat those games,
Yep.
man.
And he was a part of them all. So, yeah.
Cool.
I know. And he went on to make some other cool games like that Lost Odyssey that I told you about. He made that afterwards. But yeah, he's got this new company called Mistwalker. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to see him. I would only pirate them because I don't care. I don't want to give them money because if I give them money, they're going to keep making them. Because look at them. Look at the companies that like fund them. Like they're like game companies. They don't know how to publish movies, these people. Like, when does Capcom know how to publish a movie? Or Square Enix or Sega, of all people?
No. I get annoyed that there's still more in the making. Like they're talking about Uncharted movie, they're talking about Last of Us movie. And I sort of go, oh, do you really need to do that? Like I don't think they all translate well. Maybe they will, but again, like I think it's just the game movie skepticism that you just get. Like you're like, oh, it could be really bad.
Yeah, it's like video game. Oh no, it's like movies that turn into video games. They're usually bad.
So let's before we finish.
Ray wants to see an Overwatch movie.
Before we finish, I was just going to say, before we finish, what game would you like if you had to pick one? What game, or any game, any amount of games, I don't care. It doesn't have to be one. Would you actually be like, you know what, I want to see that in a movie?
I know it's coming, but Metal Gear Solid.
Okay, so that's happening.
It's coming, yeah. It's getting made by the guy that made the latest King Kong movie.
Did you tell me about that recently?
Yeah, last week I think it was, or the week before.
I don't listen to.
I think it was when Scuba was on.
I need to start listening to what you say.
Yeah, you do.
Latest King Kong movie. What was it called?
Oh, a Legend of Zelda movie. Yeah, that would be half decent if they based it on the Ocarina of Time. I think that'd be cool. Did that story?
Oh, yeah, Kong Skull Island.
Yeah.
Hold on, what's the director? Jordan Vo Roberts.
Yep.
He's got a good name.
It's got a good name.
He didn't, that movie wasn't rated too well. Yeah. Rumored and announced Metal Gear Solid movie.
Yep. It's coming. It's coming. And Totoro said The Witcher. That would be cool.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yep.
That would actually be really cool. I like that.
I hate getting trolled online, Sahir, when you go on
Legend of
YouTube.
Zelda movie, you reckon?
That's what I said. It has to be on the Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, that would be really polarizing, that one. Because that game is like, as people know, the Ocarina of Time's the best game.
Yeah,
of all
best
time?
game of all time, sitting at 98 on Metacritic.
Yeah, so I think that would be. Oh,
Yeah,
imagine-
Netflix is doing. Is it a movie or is it a TV series they're doing on Netflix from The Witcher?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, something is coming, but I don't know if
Yeah.
it's a movie or if it's a.
I think it's a TV series.
Yeah. Because I did watch.
I love having a laptop on my lap.
Yeah, you should do it every week, man. You've got,
It's like I almost do it every week.
but you don't look at it.
Yeah, but I don't have to look at shit up. Now I'm in my zone, man.
Yeah,
I'm on IMDb looking at shit all the time.
Scooby reckons it's a movie, so.
Oh, yeah, I think it is.
Yep.
It doesn't look like yet. Oh no.
I watched the Castlevania TV series the other week. That was pretty cool on Netflix. It wasn't bad. It was only 4 episodes or 5 episodes, I think it was. And that wasn't bad. That was pretty cool. It was gory. Definitely fit the universe of Castlevania.
50-minute movie, it says. That can't be right. Anyway.
So apparently that's based on the books that haven't been translated to English yet, I think. The Witcher books.
No, they're in English.
They're in English now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, what do you reckon? You reckon Metal Gear Solid?
Metal Gear Solid.
Anything else?
Nah, I'm done. I'm done with them, man.
Yeah,
Metal Gear
yeah.
Solid it's basically a movie anyway when you play Metal Gear Solid. Like, I'm sitting there, and they're like half an hour cutscenes, man, in Metal Gear Solid 1. Not much gameplay. But the one thing I do like about Metal Gear Solid 1 is that there's no crouch and walk. But it's kind of, but the way they compensated
they
it.
can't hear your walking footsteps.
No way. So it's good. But the only way they can hear you is if you step in a puddle or if you
That's
walk on
right.
metal.
Oh, ding, ding, ding,
Yeah.
ding. That's right. Yeah.
But your footsteps are so loud anyway. So I was playing it like crawling on the ground, like trying to get past it. I'm like, hang on a sec. They can't hear me anyway. So I just ran past all the guards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a really awesome version because then Splinter Cell brought it in, and I played Metal Gear Solid 2 after Splinter Cell, and I was like, fuck, these guys can hear me. But Metal Gear Solid 2 is the same. Like they can't hear you if you're running. Like there's no sneaking.
No.
That crouch walk didn't come in until Metal Gear Solid 4.
4, yeah.
And he always
No,
his back. He'd like hit himself in the back.
hang
all
on
the
a sec. Did Peace Walker come out before 4?
Oh.
Because Peace Walker has it.
Oh. Maybe. I don't know. That's a good question.
Who knows? Anyway,
Dark
the
Souls
Tor-
movie.
Yeah, Dark Souls, yeah. We've been asked to review the Dark Souls series as one
Who
game.
said that? Was that Frey? the other day?
Frey reckons we should play one of the Dark Souls. And I reckon we could go through Dark Souls 1, go do the original.
Yeah, we could do that.
Well, the first Souls game was Demon Souls, but stuff that.
No, he wants us to do Dark Souls
Yeah.
movie. That's different. It's not the same. Is it the same lore? Demon Souls and Dark Souls?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah.
Okay.
But we could do Dark Souls, stuff Demon Souls, man. I've tried to play that. It was rough as guts.
I've never. I was just like.
And Frey reckons it'd be funny as shit to watch us play
Well,
Dark Souls.
I would be swearing and carrying on.
I do have it on Xbox, so you can play it on there on 360, and I have it on PS3 as well. So
Oh, okay. So you could play it on there, and I
Yeah.
could play it on the Xbox.
like what we did with Metal Gear Solid 3 when you didn't play it.
Oh man, that infuriated me. That game. That just. And
then I went and platinumed it. It was unreal. I loved it.
that fucking. I love Metal Gear Solid, but that one, this is too late. It was too late for me. Like those controls, man. Those fucking controls.
You couldn't go back to 2, could you?
I reckon I
2
could
doesn't
because I
have
actually-
3D camera angles.
But I have a nostalgia for
Okay.
2, so probably could.
Yeah. I'm keen to do Dark Souls if you are. That could be our next review game we work on.
Yeah, I was keen to. I chucked Red Dead in the PS3.
You're trying to make me play that game finally, are you?
Well, you need to play that game. So yeah,
Yeah. If you didn't listen to our best games we never played episode.
yeah, that's a disgrace, mate. But I got to think of something that I would want to be turned into a movie. The game, I don't know. Maybe I think an Overwatch movie would actually be good. Because,
Really?
Yeah, because there's actually a lot of background. Like Frey can attest to this, but there's a lot of background stuff in that game.
Because it was meant to be the next MMO from Blizzard, wasn't it? And then it got changed into the first-person shooter.
I'm not sure if they kept the same story. They probably kept elements of that story, like they kept elements of the game.
I think all video game movies should almost be CGI because it makes you feel like you're still playing the game instead of live action. It just doesn't work.
No, doesn't. Like you look at the Halo. They did the.
Forward Onto Dawn. That was a
Yeah.
TV series.
It just looked a bit.
Looked jarring, yeah. And then when Master Chief comes in at the end, he looked kind of cool.
Okay.
But the hunters and all that kind of stuff, they looked weird, like the big creatures, and you're like, oh, what the hell's going on here?
If Blizzard did it themselves, it would look good because Blizzard's cutscenes are all great.
All of them. Even like Diablo 2's cutscenes are amazing.
Yeah.
What I've seen of them anyway.
I'd watch that because Oh, you Scuba! I'm gonna fucking. I'm gonna smack you sideways.
Yeah, Scuba's gonna say, "Nah, Destiny 2 movie."
Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, that would get a fucking 0, mate. There's no. They'd have to fucking rewrite that game because there's not a single bit of story in it. Even the second one, when they tried.
Yeah. We'll talk about more about this next week. Dude. Next week
is the review.
Yeah,
next week is the review.
It is. So I did put in a little text channel in our Discord server, and I want you guys to give us your impressions or your reviews on Destiny 2 because we're going to read them out in the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we want to. Yeah. So let us know and we'll read them out.
Scuba, if he can come on, should be on next week.
Yep.
I believe he will be able to.
Scuba can. He's the man of knowledge when it comes to Destiny at the moment. So
yeah, so it's good. Scuba's he's pro Destiny 2. Aaron's a sort of in between, more sort of pro, and I'm pretty far to the anti.
Yeah,
so
we'll definitely do it Saturday, dude.
Spread. In case you're wondering about our ethics in gaming journalism, where we lean, our biases, and all that Gamergate bullshit.
It's going to be across the board.
We're pretty well spread out. So. We're pretty well spread open, when you spread them open.
Oh man, mate, demonetized now.
Oh, yeah, every video we do is demonetized. So yeah, that'll be sweet next week.
Yep,
check it out for sure.
Do it. It's gonna be fun because we're gonna hear Jordan say his famous quote. This is a bad game.
We might, yeah. We might have to maybe do the world's shortest news segment and just get anything that's important.
I'm thinking we could probably scrap the news segment and go right into it. And we'll just have on our reviews, our community reviews as well at the end. So we'll tack that on instead of news.
All right.
Be a full review episode.
Sounds good. We should really talk about this after the podcast.
But no, we like to keep you in.
We're just keeping you involved. Hope you like our ideas because if you don't,
you guys here in the chat are part of our community, so we want you guys to shape this podcast how you would like to listen to it every week. So
do you?
Yeah, good. But we're gonna finish this episode. Video game movies are bad, dude. They're bad.
Video game movies are bad, and I am yet to see one that I'm like, you know what, that was good.
To finish up, what is the worst video game movie you've seen, dude?
The worst one?
Yes, because that's what it is. The worst video game movies ever.
The worst video game movie ever. Shit. Scroll down.
Scroll down the list.
Nah, it's Doom. It's Doom.
You're putting Doom there.
Doom is the worst.
Oh. Let us know, guys, in the chat what you think is the worst.
I haven't seen that many. Because maybe like Tomb Raider's not super bad because it was well directed and good for its time. But Doom was so cheesy and bad, man. Holy fuck. Scuba says Mario.
Yeah.
But the fact that you've seen it, that's what I mean. If I'd seen that, that'd probably be my
Yeah, Frey's like, yeah, Mario. Everyone's saying Mario because that's the trailer we played before if you missed it. Mario.
Fucking yuck. That's right. And yours is?
I'm going to say Max Payne because I was upset when I finished that movie because I went, this is nothing like the game.
No.
The game is fantastic and this was rubbish.
Actually, yeah, maybe it is Max Payne. Maybe at least Doom is somewhat entertaining.
Said King of Fighters gave him cancer.
Oh, shit. Yeah, maybe it is Max Payne. I don't know. It's between Doom and Max Payne. I forgot about that. I keep forgetting that is, because it's so far from the game,
yeah, I
forget that it's anything to do with it.
I know, and it has Mark Wahlberg, and I do like him as an actor.
He wasn't good then.
No, he was bad.
But he's all right now.
Yeah.
Fuck.
All right, guys, we're going to finish this episode up.
Wrap it up.
Yeah, don't forget to give us a review on iTunes to go in the draw to win a shirt, man. So the No Objective Gaming shirt.
Win a shirt.
Yeah, I'm going to be working on that this week. So I'm going to be hanging out with Sam, seeing what we can do, see on the styles because I've got some holidays. So we're going to be hanging out.
Yeah, I wish I was on holidays, mate.
They're glorious, man.
Yeah.
But anyways, cool. Have fun, guys. Don't forget to follow us on all of our social media accounts. It's great.
Yeah.
And don't forget to follow us on Twitch at No Objective Gaming AU if you're listening to this on iTunes Podcast Network or Stitcher or YouTube. Yeah. So check us out. It's good fun.
Yeah.
Join into the chat with us and be a part of the podcast. So
hell yeah.
Good fun.
Thank you all for watching.
Yeah, dude.
Scuba, Frey, Jataro, Sahia. Man, it's just so
it's a pleasure. You guys are making this fun for us.
I said that already. You get it twice. Barbara Island rep. Yep. Emily. Yep.
All the
Sweet.
crew.
We'll see you
Thank
guys next week.
Thanks for the follows as well, you guys.
Yeah.
See you later.
See you.
Bye.